This podcast is supported by Talkspace.
When my husband came home from his military deployment, readjusting was hard for all of us. Thankfully, I found Talkspace.
Talkspace provides professional support from licensed therapists and psychiatric providers online. Military members, veterans, and their dependents ages 13 and older can get fast access to providers, all from the privacy of their computers or smartphones.
I just answered a few questions online, and Talkspace matched me with a therapist. We meet when it's convenient for me, and I can message her anytime. It was so easy to set up, and they accept TRICARE. Therapy was going so well, my husband and I started seeing a couples therapist through Talkspace too.
Talkspace works with most major insurers, including TRICARE. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com/military. Go to Talkspace.com/military to get started today. That's Talkspace.com/military.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
This is the Philly and Joe Podcast.
There we are, back at it. 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Good morning, Philly and Joe. Back from some vacation at 6:08 on a Tuesday morning.
Just because it's coming up a lot on the Boston Pizza text line, our newest family member, will be starting on Monday.
So
August 11th.
coming up this coming Monday.
Yep.
Yes.
Today's already Tuesday.
That's right.
Because of the August long weekend, or Terry Fox Day yesterday.
A lot of people pumped about the third that's going to start. People guessing, people saying, what the hell? I thought it was this morning. Sorry. We don't want to start after a long weekend, but it's going to be worth the wait. Like, this is, I'm so excited. It was fun already. We've hung out. I don't want to give away too many details, but it was fun.
Wonderful human being.
Yes, it went really well. Like the conversations we've had, I'll let you in a little bit. When you're looking at hiring someone new, you do what's, a demo. You hang out, you do kind of a pretend show, and it was fit like a glove.
I think she's bringing in breakfast.
You're calling her on breakfast for her first day? I think we should provide the breakfast that morning.
But that's the kind of person you're dealing with. That's what I'm saying. She's wonderful.
So good. She's so good that she'll bring breakfast in? All
right.
No,
we're going to provide breakfast.
So that's Monday morning, as Joe said. And then the Wednesday, next week's insane. It's going to be a lot of fun because the Wednesday is the race of the century, the Bone Phone Invitational. So it's a big week next week, and that's cool because the new member of the show is going to get a chance to come hang out and meet everybody.
Yeah,
at the race.
There's going to be a lot going on that day too, right? We've got the racers, you've got some volunteer/spectators from the VIP end of the Bone Phone, and a few people might show up to watch the race. Goes at 9:00.
Yeah,
gates are going to open at 8.
Mm-hmm. We'll be doing our show live.
I know. I don't know how you're going to do it. Mentally prepare.
I'm ready right now.
And visualize.
I'm ready right now. Like, I could run it right now in the parking lot. We've been talking about this for so long that I'm zoned right in.
It's
good to go. Yeah.
That's good. Who needs any sports psychology here?
No, good.
It's all good.
Ready to roll. Listen.
The best 100 meters of your life are going to flash right before your eyes.
Okay, listen. By the way, Guilty showed up. I was out in Gimli for Icelandic Fest, and of course the Magnus Strongman competition, which was amazing. Thanks to Brad Hurst for having me out. It was so fun. But Guilty showed up on scene because he lives out there.
Yeah, he lives in that area.
Got a picture. I'll post it this morning, and he's so excited about the race. Obviously, we know that about Guilty. He's been fired up for about 2 months now.
Absolutely.
Since it was first
I was
announced.
out there too at a family function. Only Italians, to be honest. There was nothing Icelandic about my family get-together there. There was no strongman competition. It was just a good old barbecue, and I did not run into Guilty.
Okay.
But I have enough this year. I love the man. But,
you're good.
I can't. Well, I don't want to show any favoritism with the race either, because there's a lot of great competitors coming up a week from tomorrow.
Yep.
The Miracle on Grass, I like to call it.
I love it.
Philly Joe Podcast.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
This is for the in the Audi on the north perimeter that passed the semi who had his signal light on and was moving into the fast lane to pass another vehicle when you decided to speed up because you saw my signal light come on, and I almost put you into the center meeting, you stupid f***. Learn how to drive around trucks, you dumbass.
Yeah, with caution. That's how I drive around trucks.
Mm-hmm.
They're bigger than me. It's a little life rule. If you're bigger than me, I'm careful around you. Question about road work here.
Hey guys, not a bone to pick, but just a question. Hoping some answers can be given my way. But I want to say the guys men and women who did the road work going from Fermor to St. Anne, South Perimeter, heading west, bang up job. My only question is about 3/4 of the way through it. You know, you're almost at Lage. There's one patch of about 30 feet, not new pavement. It just feels like maybe saying, hey guys, this is how the road used to be. Now it's good. But I don't know. Just wondering why not patch that one spot. Thanks, guys. Have a great Tuesday.
That's a fair question.
Uh-huh.
There's got to be an answer.
I don't think
why.
I know he wasn't serious, but that would not be the answer that they wanted you to remember how bad the road used to be.
Hey, look how good this part is.
We always get answers when it comes to the Bone Phone and the Boston Pizza text line, so we will get an answer to that, I'm sure. Okay, the hooligan, and he's got a concern about MPI, and I think he's bang on with this one, with this concern.
So one of MPI's most ridiculous policy is, for example, my neighbor's son sitting in a lane, waiting at the light. I forget the exact streets in the scenario. He got sideswiped at such force, he got pushed into the vehicle to his right. So because he hit that vehicle, because he got pushed into that vehicle, he is responsible for that accident. I mean, that is such BS. I mean, I know it's been a policy for many years. Say you're sitting somewhere, you get rear-ended, and you get pushed to the person in front of you. That's your fault. How is that your fault when you are pushed into another vehicle, whether it's forward, sideways, whatever? I mean, that policy should be scrapped. And, of course, the vehicle that hit him did a hit and run, and he took off. And yet he's still responsible for, hitting that vehicle. That policy is bullshit.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a good explanation from MPI about it, but it does seem you get smoked and you get pushed into another vehicle and suddenly that is your fault.
I don't know about no-fault insurance anymore, but I don't think there's too many situations where you're not paying a deductible anymore. Somebody else is covering it. Do you know what I'm saying?
So when it's not your fault accident, like if somebody rear ends you, you don't pay your deductible, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it applies for what the hooligan is talking about. Because if you're forced into another vehicle, right?
Yeah.
I guess they're blaming, distance.
Right. You should be far enough from the vehicle in front of you. And we've had people call up who have been in accidents in that situation, and they're like, there's no way. I got pushed right into the vehicle in front of me. There's no way I could have avoided it. But anyway, moving on here. Vinny, one thing about Vinny is when he has like a plan in the works for, in this case, the race of the century, the Bone Phone Invitational, he wants details. Like he wants to figure things out.
Anyways, I want to talk about the race. Yeah, there's a 70% chance, or went up 10%, that I will be there. It's just that I'm not a morning guy, so I'm not going to look my best. I won't probably say much because I'm still half asleep, but I will check it out. Meeting all these regulars, man, that's kind of scary, especially meeting someone like me. Whoa. Anyways, so Jason's going to pick me up. Jason's a cool guy. Never met him, don't know what he looks like, but I have a feeling he's a really cool guy. We'll get along. So, so you're saying he's going to pick me up at 8 o'clock, or is it 9 o'clock?
Oh.
Because, I got to go to bed around 8 o'clock at night.
Sort this out, Joe.
Man, I got to be primed up and ready to go. So, if you can let me know, 8.
Let him know.
You have to be there for 8, and it starts at 9.
You'd think he was racing.
I think that's how you guys...
He's just standing
that's what you guys
there.
were saying anyway. All right, I'm out.
He needs those details.
No problem. I'm going to give everybody the details right now, actually. Okay, we are going to start our broadcast at 6 a.m. right from the soccer complex, the Winnipeg Soccer South Complex on Chancellor Matheson, right next door to Princess Auto Stadium, pretty much.
Yes.
The doors there will open at 8 o'clock for any participants, spectators, whatever it is. So, Vinny, I am guessing Jason will coordinate with you on exactly what time he's picking you up, because the race itself is at 9 a.m. 8 a.m. doors open, 9 a.m. the race. And, of course, we will have it for you live here at 92.1 City. And, Vinny, it won't matter what you look like. You're only spectating, and it's radio.
Do you want to do a three-way call between Jason, the driver, and Vinny, or just put them in touch with each other?
No, I think it's just easier if we eliminate ourselves as the middle person. And it sounds like he's already made contact with Jason.
It does, actually, yes.
Jason's got his hands full. Vinny's a good guy, though. So to be honest,
fine.
it'll be fun to have them all there. And remember, Wednesday, August 13th, the Miracle on Grass is just another nickname I've given it, so everybody will be safe.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
Always lots to clean up on the Boston Pizza text line after we run the bone phone calls, and this morning, no exception. Got this one here. I backed into a tree on my property. Cost me 5 demerits. No one else involved. That's harsh.
There's one that responded to Hooligan here, too. What happened to Hooligan just happened to this person 2 months ago. Was not at fault. I was forced into a third vehicle. So Hooligan can maybe double check on that one.
Okay.
That sounds more reasonable, right? Than what Hooligan was going through. And we got this one, a birthday request, Phil.
Just quickly, did you read the one when during the bone phone about the patch of road?
No.
We should fire that one off, too.
Yeah.
I've got it here.
Go.
The reason they didn't patch the section of road is because the gas line runs underneath the road. Probably couldn't get a safety watch to excavate, or you need a minimum coverage over the gas line. So the question, that's in response to a question about how come you'll see a whole new road done and then one little section of the old road still that was never done. So that
could certainly be one of the reasons.
Right. So that's somebody theorizing what could have happened in that scenario.
Okay, somebody has said can't mill some areas out to pave. Okay.
And then we're still getting people trying to guess who the new co-host is going to be. Of course, Monday morning, 6 a.m., brand new, as Joe keeps putting it, member of the family. We can't wait. Someone says the co-host has to be Glen.
No. Glen will be there on the 13th of August, but not on August 11th.
That's right. As much as Glen, I'm sure Glen is a great guy. Like, I'm assuming. I can't imagine there's a situation where Glen isn't a great guy. Not the new co-host.
No. I will say this came in on the Boston Pizza text line. If you could send a special request out to our son, 6 years old today. Guess he's going into grade 1, right?
6, yeah.
Yeah, but we got lots of time before school starts. No problem.
Don't get him thinking about that, Joe. He doesn't want to think about school.
I know. His favorite song is Blitzkrieg Bop by the Ramones. We love you guys and listen all the time. Met us at the Children's Hospital Radiothon at Christmas time at the Outlet Collections Mall with both his son and daughter. They drew pictures of us, remember?
Pictures. I still have that at home. It's a great picture of me.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
The resemblance was unbelievable. Grayson, happy 6th birthday to you, buddy. This is for you.
We appreciate you listening and great taste in music already at the ripe old age of 6. The Ramones. Happy birthday, 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station.
This is the Philly and Joe Podcast.
Philly and Joe returning from vacation on a Tuesday morning. This returning for a short work week, it's all right. I know that you and I aren't the first people to do it. I'm sure lots of people think of that kind of thing. It's not. That's not how we book our holidays. It just works out that way. It works out okay, though.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the summer goes by fast. No matter who you talk to, they can't believe it's already August, 5th?
Yeah.
August 5th already. Insane? The only thing going faster is Happy Gilmore 2, leaving the top 10 on Netflix in a hurry.
I'm glad you mentioned it. Do you want me to play this review from Crazy Craig and then we'll talk about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It was from the Bone Phone, and I'm sitting here looking.
I'd like to get his opinion.
Yeah, he leaves us movie reviews all the time, and
he even got Netflix specifically for this.
That's what he said. Yeah, and I feel badly that I didn't get a chance to play it in the Bone Phone. So here you go.
Hey, PJ, Crazy Craig in the house. So I caved and got myself Netflix for the strict reason of starting with my online reviews too, and Happy Gilmore too. Oh my God, what a train wreck. This movie would have been better had it came out maybe 2 years ago after the original. Not how many years later is it? 30? The jokes fall flat. They are recycled from the first one. His own kids are in the movie and they can't act. The jokes were just... No. Oh, man. The only person I actually even found remotely chuckable with it was Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, he was good.
Man, disappointed. 1.5 out of 10.
Oh, wow. 1.5 out of 10.
Wow.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I quit on it pretty early. My oldest son afterwards, who is way less critical than me, said he didn't like it, and he loves the original. There was something that happened very early that I didn't like that kind of pissed me off, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Well, I don't know if you'll spoil anything because the movie itself will spoil. Listen, my wife had never seen the first one, and I couldn't believe it. She couldn't remember if she'd see it. I said, you'd remember because it was that good. So we watched the first one, and she chuckled all the way through it. So the next night, we watched Happy Gilmore 2. And just the premise of it is just basically a knockoff of a rival league like the Live Tour. And listen, golfers can't act, but they had enough professional golfers in the movie. It was not very good. There was a lot of endorsements, a lot of rehash of portions from the first one, which makes sense. You're going to get that.
A lot of celebs everywhere.
And to be honest, I was trying to be nice to give it maybe a 4 or a 5, but Crazy Craig, he doesn't lie.
But what we're dealing with right now in the moment is exactly what's been happening online with this movie. It's like 50% of viewers hated it and 50% loved it. That's exactly what's happening on the text line right now.
We're getting people that are loving it. Okay.
Jamie said Happy Gilmore was good. The caller doesn't know what he's talking about. Someone else says, nah, Happy Gilmore was funny. That guy doesn't have a sense of humor.
I found the first one super and the second one at about halfway myself. Only because I like Adam Sandler. So anyway, you're getting both reviews. You're right. It's about 50% on the Boston Pizza text line. And yet, you talk about a movie that just came back after years, Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
And apparently it's getting rave reviews at the theater.
I can't wait for that one. Crazy Craig left a review for that one, which we'll play for you tomorrow. How's that sound?
John Daly stole the show. That's true. He was pretty good.
What show doesn't John Daly steal? I mean, really.
For more Philly and Joe, log it into 92.1 City weekday mornings 6 to 10.
Destruction! 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station, baby. It's 7, Ted. Good morning, Philly and Joe. Man, it's good to be back.
We had a great winner last week for the System of a Down show in Toronto, 92.1 City World Tour. That's going to be a fabulous trip there. 50,000 people will be in attendance. And Mariah was our winner right here. But there's another one coming up. I guess we make the full announce on Monday when our new co-host is going to be joining us. So there'll be another world tour. And if you like your classics, these guys are legends, okay? I can tell you that much.
Have you talked to the new co-host about the potential of her making a sign for me for the race of the century, the Bone Phone Invitational?
No,
have you looked at a possibility of making? I guess you can't really make a sign because you're doing a play-by-play. You have to be impartial, so you can't really be
impartial.
You can't sit there and
I'm going to talk to the people.
Yeah, and I can't.
We're going to call the race.
I don't see you as the guy with the markers out there.
No, terrible.
Go Philly. I just don't see that as your deal. I can't.
I have neat penmanship.
Yeah.
But I cannot make posters or write on a chalkboard for the life of me. It becomes a totally different. Look, this is my penmanship right here.
It's gorgeous. You got the yellow pad. You write on that thing all morning.
Start a new pad tomorrow. Can't wait. When you get down to those last 7 or 8 pages. Anyway, I cannot make signs. I'm terrible at it, and it's funny, you see, I'm the guy that would come up with go Jets, go, and the last O would be on the next line because I wouldn't be able to measure out the letters properly on a poster.
I have a lot of respect for those who can make a nice sign. I'm with you 100%. Like the idea, you see those signs at sporting events where they're written nicely, perfectly spaced.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. It would really help.
Like Red Dragon, and then somebody draw a dragon on a poster. I can't do that.
Yeah, no, that's I don't expect you to do it. I'm hoping maybe.
I can't even cheer you on.
No, because you're doing the play-by-play.
Yeah.
My wife is a potential, like as far as.
You think she has time to make a sign?
No, but I did mention is she going to come out with the kids and cheer me on? She's a little tense about, how I'm going to look at the race. She doesn't need the kids. She doesn't need it being a traumatic event where, I don't do well or.
Well, it depends on how you see yourself finishing. If you have the confidence that you actually think you're coming close to winning this race, then it's the kids. Well, there's a life lesson either way, I guess, for the kids. But your wife's been trying to get you motivated to even train
a little more.
And you went out once, at least from what I saw video-wise.
Yeah, only once. She's not happy that I haven't trained more. She did say, you're not going to fall, are you? And no, I'm not going to fall.
Have you signed your waiver yet?
There's a waiver?
Everybody signed a waiver.
I haven't signed a waiver
Well, then
yet.
you're not racing, pal. You know what Rogers Legal is all about?
I got to fill that out. Iron Mike hasn't sent that to me yet. I got to get that
The reason this race is on grass. Remember, it's the race of the century. The 92-1 City Bone Phone Invitational. What I like to call the Miracle on Grass.
You just keep giving it new nicknames.
I'm throwing them in there.
Every couple
I'm
of
trying
days.
to build up the drama, build up the hype.
This is the Philly and Joe podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get P&J into more ears.
I keep forgetting, Joe, as we celebrate David Bowie in the spotlight this week. A lot of people
fantastic.
pumped about that. 92-1 City, Philly and Joe.
Still remember him at the Old Barn. Old Winnipeg Arena did a concert of just his greatest hits, and you were able to vote in ahead of time as fans on what songs you wanted to hear on that tour.
That's
it was tremendous.
So that was a great show though.
Fantastic.
Because Bowie, man, I never got a chance to see
Twice
him
in my life, and he had so many reincarnations of, and how diverse he was. I mean, if you remember, he was the whole Space Odyssey stuff, right, and oddity stuff, and then everything else that went on in his career too. Fantastic,
super influential. Like a lot of artists talk about how influential
and made movies.
Yeah,
if you remember correctly
right.
too.
Yeah, and I keep forgetting that it's Two-Dat Tuesday today.
Yes, it is. We're getting all kinds of great fishing pictures as usual for a Two-Dat. It was August long weekend. This came in from Melissa, who's the official baker.
You're damn right she is.
Philly and Joe show.
I'll call her the butter tart. She makes so many things well, but Melissa, you can help me with this. Her specialty is butter tarts. They're, for me, those things are crack cocaine. I've never tried crack, but and I don't plan to. But for me, I can't stop eating her butter tarts when
No, you're addicted. That's how the whole drug industry worked, too. They started by bringing you product, and then you get addicted. It's the same philosophy, except in this case, it's butter tarts.
And she doesn't say to me, these ones are free. Next time you're paying. Yes. She always gives them to me for free.
They don't come in Ziploc little bags. Anyway, Melissa actually took a weekend off herself and ended up in Winnipeg Beach on Sunday night.
Oh, I love Winnipeg Beach.
And this is from her. There is a guy that sets off amazing fireworks off his dock for his wife's birthday every year. It was some of the best we have ever seen. The very last set went up, then fell onto the water, and it was about 50 red lights that sat on the water for about a minute. It's an extravagant show. Incredible. Can I tell you, I know who this person is.
Of course you do.
Well, you do too.
Oh, really?
It's our buddy Keith, who does all the marketing for the hospital lotteries, and he does it for his wife Renee. And he's just outside of Winnipeg Beach, in an area between there and Matlock, and he does it every year on this long weekend to celebrate his wife's birthday. And he spends an exorbitant amount of money on
What a guy.
on fireworks, and it is a show in itself. Anyway,
Go big
you were
or go
surprised
home.
you knew him too.
I will, because for Joe, you know a lot of people. It's a
Yes.
well-known joke on the show, and for you to know this person did not surprise me at all. But then
I'll let Keith know
yeah,
that some other people got to enjoy him as far as Winnipeg Beach.
So mine was tuned at like Saturday. I mean, it was a long weekend, so there was lots going on. But Saturday, I was out at that Magnus Strongman
Yeah.
competition for Icelandic Fest.
Yeah,
So-
which is obviously a huge. How about Gimli, man? They had the Gimli Film Festival the weekend before. The Icelandic Festival is huge. And, man, it took me a while to get in off of Highway 8 to get into Gimli on
busy.
Saturday. The weather was great. You got there a little earlier than I did. I was just at a family event. There was nobody lifting anything anyway.
should have come by.
Outside of a
They were-
cooler. But I'll tell you, these moving guys.
Yeah.
These strongmen.
Oh my God!
How they don't
Massive.
have a moving company. I
Oh.
mean, it's right there in the marketing. They don't have to do the lifting themselves.
They should.
But the commercials and everything else they could do. Who wouldn't hire them
Well,
to move your stuff?
The running joke was Brad, one of the organizers, was trying to convince them to do a Philly toss as part of the contest.
Oh.
Because the stuff these guys are lifting, they're putting 180 pounds over their head like nothing.
Well, and
They're huge, man.
You've seen them do the logs, the
Yeah.
lifting of the trunks of trees and everything else. Boom.
They would just chuck me in the crowd
red
like nothing.
the red dragon toss.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
This is the Philly and Joe podcast.
You went to the zoo, 92.1
Yeah.
City, Winnipeg's rock station.
A lot of day tripping this vacation. I usually go to Vegas.
Yeah.
And I did not go in this month. And we decided to do some day tripping, hit Falcon Lake. First time in about 20 years I've been to Falcon Lake. It was a nice drive. Roads were great.
Beautiful. Yeah.
2-lane all the way.
Did you have a picnic or anything along the
No, I
side?
ate at one of the restaurants there, Falcon Lake. Hung out at the beach. Took a walk down,
Play some
that
beach
kinda
volleyball?
thing.
Did
Oh,
you
you know
challenge-
me.
did you challenge
I just
anybody?
jumped in. I said, dibs.
Jean shorts.
Took my shirt off.
No
Chafed. Didn't have any gold bond.
Who wants
for
to
the
play
jean
me?
shorts. One-on-one. Beach volleyball.
Joe's got the flying spike serve, just crushing
100%.
beach volleyball at Falcon Lake.
Did the zoo one day.
How'd you find the zoo? Now, was it hot? Because you and I joke all the time
Yeah.
about. You hear the stories that the best time to go to the zoo is in the fall and the spring, but you and I always wait until it's like 33 degrees with a humidex,
Yeah.
and then you walk around and you have some mini donuts and maybe a lemonade, and you're exhausted because
Some of
it's hot.
Volunteers that walk around in the blue shirts,
Yeah.
they kind of telling people, a little bit about the animals. They always say first thing in the morning is the best because I guess that's feeding time too. And it's cooler, right?
Okay. Yeah,
so
that makes
if
sense.
you're going to go, they say
when
that's the
I'm-
best time.
That's when I'm at my best.
I just had a
First
muffin.
thing-
I'm usually hungry this time, got a little bit of energy.
That's bang on.
That time in the after. Walked by the polar bear exhibit and no, couldn't find one of them.
Too
Walker.
hot.
Well, it must have been, and nap time probably, right? I could have gone for one, so I'd be a hypocrite if I was going to say. But yeah, it was tough when you don't see one of the big acts. But
Because it's the big
the
ass,
tiger,
yeah.
the kangaroos.
Was the tiger active or just lying there? In
no,
the sun?
he's just sitting up on his perch.
I love when they
Snow leopard.
when they cruise back and forth, like
Pacing.
just checking you out. That is awesome.
100%. And a couple of the monkeys. Even the monkeys were moving around too much. And usually, monkeys equal funny.
Yeah,
I go every year.
Yeah,
You
me
gotta
too.
support
Yeah,
the zoo.
you have to.
I like the nighttime thing they've been doing.
Yeah,
we were
good
giving
idea.
away passes too, but yeah.
You should have put a camera around your neck and just snap some photos and then act like you're an expert while you're there.
Yeah.
Now listen, the bears are sleeping.
There's
this
enough
isn't-
experts at the zoo when you go and you realize they're not even working for the zoo and they start giving you the same thing that you could read on the plaque.
That's what I
next
mean.
To the,
They start telling you all that stuff. How about the bald eagle? Did you see that? I love that
yeah.
bald eagle, that giant bald eagle
yeah,
there.
he was just sitting right there on his perch.
Yeah.
The goats were sitting up right on their deal. Everybody was sitting. There was really not a lot of movement.
Because it was hot. He probably.
You unplugged your mic. You're getting all excited.
No, I was going to say you probably felt like sitting too after walking around for a
certainly,
few minutes.
I was asking Christy if I could afford to rent one of those scooters and just meet up with her.
Do they have
after they got?
They got the scooters now?
You can't go anywhere publicly without a chance of renting an electric scooter.
That's a game changer, though. Buzzing around the zoo on one of those things.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, but you didn't do it.
No. But
I'd like
everybody
to see that. I'd like to see Joe Aiello on a scooter.
Most people would get out of the way for you.
Yeah.
You show what a power move. Hey, a
need the
flex.
bell.
What a flex.
Philly Joe Podcast.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
25% of couples that took this survey say doing this together amps up the love hormones.
Okay.
25% of couples say doing this together amps up the love hormones. Number one answer. We'll
Okay.
get you the prize.
You can use me for a lifeline or the Boston Pizza text line, okay? 780 City, 780-2484. Good morning. Go ahead with your guess.
Morning, boys. Is it showering?
Showering together is not in the top three, but I could see how that could work.
Yeah, it could be a little awkward. Like, it depends, on size.
Well, it depends on where you are. If you're at home or at
Need a big shower.
are you at the Cindy Clausen facility, and
don't
flipping
do that.
rooms, so awkward has different meanings.
Needs some room in that shower is what I'm saying. 780 City. Go ahead with your guess.
Can I use a lifeline?
Yeah, sure. A Philly or the Boston Pizza text line. Which lifeline would you like?
I'll try Philly.
Okay. Doing this together. I'm going to say exercise together.
That's a great answer, Phil, but not in the top three, no.
I apologize that I couldn't bring one home for you.
I'm just going to mention, too, that the Burt Block Party tickets are for the big night, August 16th, the Saturday. Glorious Sons, Everclear, J.J. Wild, and the Rippers.
Okay, yeah, we just heard from the Glorious Sons. 780 City, 780-2484. Wash Method GC also on the line this morning. Go ahead with your guess.
Oh, let's try the line.
The Boston Pizza text line?
That is the one. Let's go
That's
with our
the
big
one.
fans.
Yeah, okay. Grocery shopping is the most recent guess on the text line.
Oh, that's a good guess, but no, not top three. Hey, by the way, this is the full VIP inside-out wash from Wash Method, too.
Oh, yeah. Big deal. Good morning, City. Do you have a guess?
Is it playing cards or board games?
Number two, board games, yeah. I guess playing cards would fall under that, yeah. Board games, number two.
Play Monopoly, take all their money.
You know what? I find in most of those cases, it could go the other way. If one of you is a competitor.
Things can get pretty tense. If you're skunking your partner at crib, I mean, that gets competitive juices flowing. Good morning, City.
Good morning. I'm going to go with cooking together.
Yeah, I would. Cooking, the number one answer. 25% of people say doing this together amps up the love hormones. How often do you do it? That's the question.
Usually it's one or the other will take the reins.
100%.
Not usually both of us in there.
Traveling together, by the way, was number three.
That one came up a few times on the text line. Housework.
Oh, well, okay. I guess you could put that under cooking, like vacuuming together and all that.
Vacuuming? What are you guys, matching vacuums?
Most of the guys, well, no, but if somebody was vacuuming, someone else is dusting or something. But I know, listen, in my circle of friends right now, the percentages are going to have to be a lot higher for some of them to pick up a duster.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
Glen, we're doing a little bit of pre-race hype. It's coming up.
I still don't have his address. Still NFA. No
Glen?
fixed address.
No address.
Yep.
Do we need addresses?
No, but...
Hello.
Hi, is this Glen?
That's me.
Glenn. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's a week and a day away, Glenn.
I'm ready.
The man,
I'm
the
ready.
myth, the legend. Now, you're a big deal in this race, Glenn, the race of the century, the Bone Phone Invitational, because there was a period there, I want to say almost a week, where we had you were like Hercules, like a mythic legend, because we couldn't figure out who you were or how you got on the list, Glenn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a long-time listener, and since COVID, I work hybrid, so I'm actually at home a few days a week, and I'm not always listening to the morning show, but I did hear my name a couple of times. I wasn't sure if it was me or not. And then the following week, I think you guys mentioned something about the waiting list, and then I was like, well, unless there's two Glens, then gotta be me.
Trust me, there's only one Glen.
You reminded me of the conversation you and I had at Club Region Event Center at Hairball.
Right, at Hairball, yeah.
It's amazing what can happen at the casino. And that's one thing that hasn't jumped on board yet, believe it or not, is the betting.
Wow.
The betting people have not jumped on board for the race of the century yet.
But we want to give, for those who want to, just sort of shake hands and bet, we want to sort of start, that's why we're making these phone calls, Glenn. We want to start sort of handicapping things, getting an idea of what I'm up against. So that I want to ask you a few questions here. First of all, how old are you, Glenn?
I'm 45.
That's young.
45 is about on the younger part of the spectrum.
Would you say you're in pretty good shape, Glenn?
I mean, I got the belly. I got the 40, mid 40s belly.
Okay.
But my wife and I do run. We run a few times a week. We run 5Ks, but not really sprinting or anything.
I'm glad we made this call, Glenn.
We're moving you to the spectator list right now.
You're out. You're so out,
Glenn. From parts unknown. Take off the mask.
Just kind of throws in there nonchalantly.
My wife and I run 5K
3 times a week.
Wow.
Oh, you knew you were coming to win. You knew.
I would never have guessed that, standing next to you in the men's bathroom at the casino.
A lot of people don't.
Oh,
a lot of people don't. But,
okay.
No, but, when you started talking about the race, I thought, this would be kind of fun. So,
well, you have to show up.
I'm not and it was like, at first it wasn't really too much about the regulars, I would say. And I mean, I know I'm not a regular. I've called in the Bone phone over the years, numerous times, but I'm nowhere near a regular, but yeah.
Okay. We'll put it to the listeners and see if Glenn should be allowed to participate right away. You
have to at least come.
You're coming regardless, right, Glenn?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in, yeah.
You got to come by and stop in. Everybody's got to meet Glenn.
We'll have to see what the officials, the race organizers think about your participation, given your obvious abilities.
Yeah. Now, listen, last question.
Hey, man. Yeah.
How many N's are there really in Glen?
There only needs to be one. I don't understand how anybody got mixed up with two. Like, it's kind of redundant if you got two N's.
So you're a 1N Glenn. Did we know that? He's a 1N Glenn?
1N Glenn.
1N Glenn.
Right.
Is that a better name than Glenn? 1N Glenn?
Hey, I gotta say, I hear some of these guys that say that they're training for the race, and they could 100 meters in 14 seconds or whatever. I can't do that. So
okay, so you're more of an endurance runner.
That's right.
Glenn, we're not sure that anybody at this race will be able to run 14 just because somebody said they could. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Either way.
Okay.
I can't wait to see you again, Glenn.
Sounds good, Joe.
It was good,
Philly.
Yeah, it was good to meet you. We'll see you week Wednesday.
All right.
Race of the century.
Come on, Joe. Wrap it up.
It all happens Wednesday, August 13th. Don't you dare miss it.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
Hit us up wherever you get this podcast and rate and review the show.
Good fortune will come to you.
Actually, we can't promise that, but we'll cross our fingers.